Wired for Love: How Understanding Your Partner's Brain and Attachment Style Can Help You Diffuse Conflict and Build a Secure Relationship by Stan Tatkin. In Wired for Love, Stan Tatkin introduces readers to the intricacies of modern relationships through the lenses of neuroscience and attachment theory. He emphasizes the complexity of relationships and the need for informed guidance, much like we have manuals for technology. Tatkin argues that understanding our brain's wiring can significantly enhance how couples interact, make decisions, and maintain stable, loving relationships. Tatkin introduces the couple bubble, a mutually constructed safe zone where partners protect and support each other against external forces. This bubble is built on explicit and implicit agreements that prioritize the relationship above all else. Successful relationships require both partners to be experts on one another, understanding each other's needs and how to provide safety and security. The scientific basis for the book's principles is also outlined, noting that humans are biologically wired for both conflict and love. However, recent research offers strategies to foster loving relationships. Tatkin promises to make these principles accessible without overwhelming the reader with scientific jargon, aiming instead to provide practical guidance for creating and maintaining a secure, loving relationship. Tatkin believes that understanding our brain functions can help partners make informed choices, creating stable and loving bonds. He outlines how the book will cover general principles in the first 3 chapters and then expand on these principles in practical ways. This book aims to serve as an owner's manual for understanding oneself, one's partner, and the relationship. Tatkin also shares his personal journey, noting that his quest to understand why his first marriage failed led him to investigate the science behind relationships. He realized that therapists had not fully synthesized various scientific findings for practical use in adult couples. His work integrates neuroscience, attachment theory, and the biology of human arousal to provide a comprehensive approach to relationship therapy, which he terms a psychobiological approach. Chapter 1. The Couple Bubble: How You Can Keep Each Other Safe and Secure. In this chapter, Tatkin emphasizes that the couple bubble is more than just a concept. It is a set of practical agreements and behaviors that partners commit to in order to ensure each other's safety and security. He provides examples and scenarios to illustrate how the couple bubble functions in real-life situations. For instance, he describes how couples can plan for social situations to ensure they remain united and supportive of each other, avoiding actions that might cause insecurity or distress. Tatkin explains that the couple bubble involves understanding and mitigating each other's vulnerabilities. This means being attuned to what triggers distress in the partner, and actively working to prevent it. The couple bubble is maintained through constant communication, reassurance, and mutual support. It is a dynamic, ongoing process that requires effort and dedication from both partners. The chapter discusses how the couple bubble can be compromised by external factors such as friends, family, and work. Tatkin advises couples to create clear boundaries and prioritize their relationship above all else. This might involve difficult conversations and decisions, but it is essential for maintaining the integrity of the couple bubble. Tatkin also delves into the psychological and biological underpinnings of the couple bubble. He explains how our brains are wired to seek safety, and how secure relationships can positively impact mental and physical health. The couple bubble helps partners manage stress and enhances their overall well-being, creating a foundation for a loving and stable relationship. The exercises included in the chapter are designed to help couples strengthen their couple bubble. These exercises encourage partners to reflect on their relationship, communicate their needs and guarantees, and work together to maintain their mutual security. Tatkin provides detailed instructions and examples to guide couples through these exercises, ensuring they can apply the principles effectively in their own relationships. Chapter 2: The Warring Loving Brain: How You Can Keep the Love Alive. In Chapter 2, The Warring Loving Brain, Stan Tatkin delves into the dual nature of our brains, which are wired for both conflict and love. This chapter builds on the foundation laid in Chapter 1, further exploring how understanding our brain's functions can help maintain a loving and secure relationship. Tatkin starts with a compelling case study of Darius and Shenice, a couple deeply in love but frequently embroiled in intense arguments. This example sets the stage for a deeper examination of how our brains handle love and conflict. Tatkin explains that our brains have evolved mechanisms for survival that can sometimes clash with the needs of a loving relationship. He introduces the idea that while we are biologically equipped to manage threats, this same wiring can sabotage our relationships. During courtship, partners often anticipate the best outcomes. However, as relationships deepen, fears and expectations from past experiences can surface, causing partners to anticipate the worst instead. The brain's dual nature, primitives and ambassadors. Tatkin describes the primitives and the ambassadors in our brains. The primitives are the parts responsible for survival instincts, reacting quickly to perceived threats, often bypassing rational thought. This shoot first, ask questions later mentality is crucial for survival but can be detrimental to relationships. The ambassadors, on the other hand, are the more evolved, social parts of the brain that promote love, social harmony, and lasting relationships by interacting in a civilized and diplomatic manner. The chapter details how the primitives operate in 3 stages: red alert, ready the troops, and all-out war. These stages are our brain's way of dealing with threats, leading to either conflict or defense mechanisms. Tatkin explains that recognizing these stages can help partners identify when their primitives are taking over and potentially stop the escalation of conflicts. Managing the primitives, key strategies. Tatkin emphasizes that the key to maintaining a loving relationship is to manage these primitive responses and foster the ambassador functions. He suggests practical exercises to help couples balance these aspects of their brains. For example, couples can practice identifying their primitives in action and using their ambassadors to calm fears and resolve conflicts. Naming the primitives can also lighten the mood and make it easier to discuss these automatic responses. Understanding each partner's unique triggers and responses is crucial. By becoming familiar with what sets off their partner's primitives, couples can better navigate conflicts and support each other. This understanding can lead to more compassionate and effective communication, reducing the likelihood of conflicts escalating into full-blown wars. The role of the smart vagus. Tatkin introduces the concept of the smart vagus, a part of the nervous system that helps regulate social interactions and emotional responses. He explains that engaging the smart vagus can help partners stay calm and connected, even during conflicts. Techniques like eye contact, vocal tone, and physical touch can activate the smart vagus and promote feelings of safety and love. Tatkin also explores how our autonomic nervous system plays a role in our interactions. He describes the parasympathetic and sympathetic systems, explaining how they affect our stress responses and ability to connect with our partners. The smart vagus is part of the parasympathetic system and plays a crucial role in promoting social engagement and calming the fight-or-flight response initiated by the sympathetic system. Practical applications and exercises. The chapter concludes with an exercise called Primitives Meet Your Ambassadors, where partners practice having their primitives and ambassadors hold a dialogue. This exercise helps couples become more acquainted with their own and each other's automatic responses, fostering better understanding and cooperation. Tatkin provides additional exercises designed to help couples recognize and manage their primitive responses. One exercise involves partners taking turns expressing their primitive reactions while the other listens and responds with their ambassador. This helps each partner feel heard and understood, reducing the likelihood of escalating conflicts. Another exercise focuses on creating a love map of each other's triggers and soothing techniques. Partners identify what calms their primitives and share this with each other, building a toolkit of strategies to use during conflicts. This proactive approach helps prevent misunderstandings and fosters a more supportive and empathetic relationship. The importance of mutual understanding. Tatkin's guiding principle in this chapter is that partners can make love and avoid war by putting their primitives at ease. He provides supporting principles to guide couples in managing their warring and loving brains, emphasizing the importance of mutual understanding, effective communication, and maintaining a couple bubble to ensure both partners feel safe and secure. By integrating these strategies, couples can learn to navigate the complexities of their relationships more effectively. Tatkin emphasizes that it is not about eliminating conflicts altogether but managing them in a way that strengthens the relationship. Understanding the brain's dual nature and working together to soothe each other's primitives can transform conflicts into opportunities for deeper connection and growth. Chapter 3. Know Your Partner. How does he or she really work? In Chapter 3, Know Your Partner, Stan Tatkin explores the necessity of understanding one's partner deeply to maintain a healthy relationship. He opens by expressing amazement at how couples can be together for decades yet feel they don't truly know each other. This lack of understanding often stems from not fully recognizing or appreciating each other's relational styles. Tatkin revisits the concepts of primitives and ambassadors, introduced in Chapter 2. He explains that not everyone responds the same way in relationships due to differences in how their brain's primitive and ambassador regions interact. Some people's ambassadors can rein in their primitives quickly, while others struggle, leading to different relational dynamics. The importance of relational styles. Tatkin discusses how people are oriented towards certain relational styles, often unconsciously recognized by their partners. Unhappy partners may claim ignorance about their partner's true nature, maintaining a sense of mystification throughout the relationship. He argues that these claims of ignorance are essentially untrue because everyone has a stable relational style influenced by early life experiences. Our parents' or caregivers' relational styles set the standard by which we learn to adapt, and this wiring remains virtually unchanged as we age. Understanding your partner's wiring. Tatkin emphasizes that despite intelligence and exposure to new ideas, our social wiring is set early and remains stable. For instance, individuals often repeat their parents' mistakes during distress, despite their best efforts not to. This repetition occurs because our brain's wiring for relationships is deeply ingrained. Understanding this wiring is crucial for becoming an expert on one's partner. Tatkin encourages couples to recognize their own and their partner's primitives and ambassadors in action. He suggests non-threatening ways to let each other know what they have noticed, fostering a better understanding of each other's automatic responses. This understanding is a key ingredient of a couple bubble, allowing partners to better support and protect each other. Accepting and managing differences. Tatkin advises against trying to change one's partner, emphasizing acceptance. While we can change our attitudes, behaviors, and even brains over time, the fundamental wiring from our earliest experiences stays with us. Corrective relationships can transform many aspects of this wiring, but such change should not be the goal of a couple's relationship. Instead, he advocates for acceptance, high regard, respect, devotion, support, and safety as the foundations for growing more secure together. Exercises for deepening understanding. Tatkin includes exercises to help couples deepen their understanding of each other. These exercises involve identifying each other's primitives and ambassadors, understanding each other's relational styles, and becoming more adept at managing each other's moods and energy levels. By becoming competent managers of each other, partners can avoid mutual threats and insecurities, fostering a secure couple bubble. The role of childhood experiences. Tatkin explains that our childhood experiences significantly influence our adult relationships. He cites studies showing how early relational styles impact our security in relationships. For example, children who lacked a secure base in early life are more likely to struggle with relational security as adults. He highlights that understanding these patterns can help partners support each other more effectively. Becoming experts on each other. Tatkin emphasizes that partners who become experts on each other can soothe and please each other effectively. This involves recognizing primary vulnerabilities and knowing the antidotes for each. He suggests creating a love map of each other's triggers and soothing techniques. By becoming experts on each other's needs and vulnerabilities, partners can build a more secure and supportive relationship. The power of mutual understanding. Tatkin concludes the chapter by reinforcing the importance of mutual understanding in maintaining a secure and loving relationship. He provides principles and exercises to help couples achieve this understanding, emphasizing the role of acceptance, effective communication, and mutual support in creating and maintaining a healthy couple bubble. Chapter 4. Becoming experts on one another, how to please and soothe your partner. In Chapter 4, Tatkin delves deeper into the concept of partners becoming experts on one another. He begins by describing how partners in a successfully maintained couple bubble can care for, influence, and manage one another, much like expert parents do with their children. These partners seem to have studied an owner's manual for their relationship, familiar with operational details that no one outside the bubble is likely to know. The science of emotional regulation. Tatkin explains that these expert partners possess strong orbitofrontal cortices, well-balanced left and right brains, well-developed smart vagal systems, and honed communication skills. These attributes help them keep love close and war at a distance. He emphasizes that this expertise is not a result of having a perfect partner chromosome but comes from understanding and managing each other's emotions and responses effectively. Practical strategies for emotional management. Tatkin introduces practical strategies for becoming an expert on one's partner. He suggests learning to rapidly repair damage by being alert to the partner's mood and feelings. If a partner is bothered, the other should make an educated guess about the cause and address it promptly. This approach prevents problems from festering and reassures the partner of their support and understanding. Tatkin also emphasizes the importance of preventing problems before they arise by being proactive in pleasing the partner. He encourages partners to make a habit of saying and doing things that make their partner feel good, finding new and creative ways to convey their appreciation. This proactive approach builds a reservoir of positive feelings that can be drawn upon during difficult times. The Emote Me game. Tatkin introduces the Emote Me game, where partners take turns making each other smile, laugh, or feel excited. This game helps partners become more attuned to each other's emotional needs and responses. By playing this game, partners build their expertise in managing each other's moods and emotions, strengthening their connection. The fourth guiding principle. Tatkin introduces the fourth guiding principle: partners who are experts on one another know how to please and soothe each other. This involves becoming familiar with the partner's primary vulnerabilities and knowing effective antidotes. He provides a table summarizing typical vulnerabilities for different attachment styles and offers suggestions for helping the partner minimize these vulnerabilities. Building mutual expertise. Tatkin emphasizes that becoming an expert on one's partner requires ongoing effort and commitment. Partners need to be continually alert to each other's needs and feelings, rapidly repairing any damage and preventing problems before they arise. By building mutual expertise, partners can create a secure and supportive couple bubble, enhancing their relationship's stability and satisfaction. The benefits of mutual expertise. Tatkin concludes the chapter by highlighting the benefits of mutual expertise. Partners who are experts on each other can regulate each other's moods and energy levels effectively, creating a harmonious and supportive relationship. This expertise helps partners avoid mutual threats and insecurities, fostering a secure and loving relationship that can withstand external challenges. By integrating these strategies and principles, couples can deepen their understanding of each other and build a more secure and supportive relationship. Tatkin emphasizes that this process requires ongoing effort and commitment, but the rewards are well worth it. Through mutual understanding and effective emotional management, partners can create a loving and stable couple bubble that enhances their overall well-being and happiness. Chapter 5: Launchings and Landings: How to Use Morning and Bedtime Rituals. Chapter 5 emphasizes the importance of morning and bedtime rituals in maintaining a healthy relationship. Stan Tatkin argues that these rituals serve as crucial transitions that impact mental and physical health, as well as the health of the relationship. He describes how morning rituals can include activities such as breakfast in bed, wake-up songs, or simple greetings that set a positive tone for the day. Bedtime rituals can include bedtime stories, lullabies, or daily debriefings, which help partners wind down and feel connected before sleep. Tatkin explains that these rituals are learned in childhood and tend to persist into adulthood. They help individuals transition from wakefulness to sleep and vice versa. He notes that many people, both singles and couples, struggle with these transitions. For example, depressed individuals may feel more depressed upon waking, while anxious individuals may experience heightened anxiety at night. These struggles can be mitigated through supportive rituals. Tatkin argues that partners can act as each other's best antidepressant and anti-anxiety agent, providing comfort and security through morning and nighttime rituals. He suggests that couples use these times to reinforce their bond, making each other feel valued and supported. Tatkin provides examples of rituals such as giving each other orgasms in the morning or at night, making plans for the day together, or simply spending quiet time gazing into each other's eyes. The chapter also introduces the concept of launchings and landings, which refer to the separations and reunions that occur throughout the day. Tatkin emphasizes the importance of proper send-offs and welcomes, which help partners feel supported and connected even when apart. He suggests that couples make eye contact, embrace, and reaffirm their feelings for each other before separating for the day. Upon reuniting, partners should greet each other before attending to other tasks, ensuring that they reestablish their connection. Tatkin provides exercises for couples to experiment with different rituals, noting the benefits of consistency and variety. He encourages partners to create a week of rituals, trying new activities and comparing their experiences to identify what works best for them. By incorporating these rituals into their daily lives, couples can enhance their emotional connection and overall relationship satisfaction. Chapter 6: The Go-To People: How to Remain Available to One Another. In Chapter 6, Tatkin discusses the importance of partners being each other's primary go-to people. He begins with a case study of Marcia and Brian, a couple who love each other but have not established themselves as each other's primary confidants. Instead, they rely on friends, colleagues, and therapists, which undermines their couple bubble. Tatkin explains that partners should be available to each other 24/7, creating a secure tether that ensures both feel supported and valued. This availability means being receptive to each other's needs and providing emotional support whenever required. He acknowledges that this level of maintenance can feel burdensome but argues that the benefits far outweigh the effort. Tatkin introduces the concept of being high maintenance in a positive light, describing it as the willingness to go the extra mile for one's partner. He suggests that couples make a formal agreement to be available to each other at all times, discussing any hesitations or fears and brainstorming ways to handle potential challenges. To facilitate this level of availability, Tatkin recommends developing go-to signals that communicate the need for attention and support. These signals can be verbal or nonverbal, such as a certain look or gesture that indicates the need for focused attention. By using these signals, partners can ensure they are attuned to each other's needs and respond promptly. Tatkin provides exercises for couples to map their go-to network, identifying who they turn to for support, and how often they go to each other. This exercise helps partners become more aware of their reliance on each other, and encourages them to strengthen their couple bubble. By serving as each other's primary go-to people, partners can enhance their sense of security, reduce stress, and build a more resilient relationship. Chapter 7: Protecting the Couple Bubble. How to Include Outsiders. In Chapter 7, Tatkin focuses on how couples can maintain their couple bubble while interacting with outsiders such as family, friends, and colleagues. The couple bubble, as defined in earlier chapters, is a metaphorical space of safety and mutual support that couples create to protect their relationship from external threats. Tatkin emphasizes that maintaining this bubble is crucial for a healthy relationship. Tatkin discusses the potential challenges and threats posed by outsiders, who can inadvertently or intentionally disrupt the harmony of the couple bubble. He stresses that couples need to be vigilant and proactive in protecting their relationship. This includes setting clear boundaries and managing interactions with outsiders to ensure that the couple bubble remains intact. Setting boundaries with outsiders. Tatkin advises couples to establish mutually agreed upon boundaries with outsiders to protect their relationship. This involves managing the expectations of family and friends and communicating these boundaries clearly. Couples should support each other in enforcing these boundaries, ensuring that both partners feel secure and prioritized. Tatkin provides examples of how to handle common situations involving outsiders, such as family gatherings, agreeing in advance on how much time to spend with each family and when to leave. Friends, discussing which friends are supportive of the relationship and which might pose a threat, and setting limits on interactions accordingly. Work, managing work-related commitments and ensuring they do not encroach on personal time together. Strategies for including outsiders. Tatkin suggests strategies for including outsiders without compromising the couple bubble: joint decision-making, making decisions together about how to interact with outsiders, ensuring both partners are comfortable with the arrangements. Supportive communication, keeping each other informed about interactions with outsiders and discussing any concerns that arise. Solidarity, presenting a united front when dealing with outsiders, showing that the relationship is strong and prioritized. Tatkin includes exercises to help couples practice setting boundaries and maintaining their couple bubble. These exercises involve role-playing scenarios with outsiders and discussing potential threats to the relationship. By practicing these skills, couples can become more adept at protecting their couple bubble and ensuring that their relationship remains strong and resilient. Chapter 8: Fighting Well. How to Win by Letting Your Partner Win. 2. In Chapter 8, Tatkin addresses the inevitability of conflict in relationships and provides strategies for fighting well. He explains that conflict is a natural part of any relationship and can be an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding. The key is to manage conflicts in a way that strengthens the relationship rather than undermines it. The concept of fighting well. Tatkin introduces the concept of fighting well, which involves allowing both partners to feel heard and respected during conflicts. He emphasizes the importance of active listening, empathy, and validation in resolving disputes. By acknowledging each other's feelings and perspectives, partners can de-escalate conflicts and find mutually satisfying solutions. Win-win approach to conflict. Tatkin suggests that couples adopt a win-win approach to conflicts, where both partners feel that their needs are met. This involves being willing to compromise and finding creative solutions that address both partners' concerns. He provides examples of how couples can navigate conflicts in a way that strengthens their bond and enhances their understanding of each other. Practical exercises for fighting well. The chapter includes exercises for couples to practice fighting well, such as role-playing conflicts and discussing potential resolutions. Tatkin emphasizes the importance of regular check-ins and open communication in preventing conflicts from escalating. By adopting these strategies, couples can turn conflicts into opportunities for growth and deepen their emotional connection. Techniques for effective conflict resolution. Tatkin provides specific techniques for effective conflict resolution, including timeouts, taking a break when conflicts become too heated to allow both partners to cool down. Repair attempts, making efforts to mend the relationship after a conflict, such as apologizing or expressing affection. Positive reinforcement, recognizing and reinforcing positive behaviors during conflicts to encourage constructive interactions. By integrating these techniques into their relationship, couples can manage conflicts more effectively and maintain a strong emotional connection. Chapter 9: Love is Up Close. How to Rekindle Love Through Eye Contact. Chapter 9 explores the power of eye contact in rekindling love and maintaining a strong emotional connection. Tatkin explains that eye contact is a powerful tool for enhancing intimacy and building trust between partners. He describes how eye contact can activate the brain's social engagement system, promoting feelings of safety and closeness. The importance of eye contact. Tatkin provides examples of how couples can use eye contact to enhance their emotional connection. This includes activities such as gazing into each other's eyes during conversations, making eye contact during intimate moments, and using eye contact to convey love and support. By incorporating these practices into their daily lives, couples can strengthen their bond and maintain a deep emotional connection. Practical exercises for eye contact. Tatkin emphasizes the importance of regular eye contact in maintaining a healthy relationship. He suggests that couples set aside time each day to engage in eye contact, even if only for a few minutes. This practice can help partners stay attuned to each other's needs and reinforce their emotional connection. The chapter includes exercises for couples to practice eye contact, such as the eye gazing exercise, where partners spend a few minutes gazing into each other's eyes without speaking. This exercise helps partners become more comfortable with sustained eye contact and enhances their ability to connect emotionally. By incorporating these practices into their relationship, couples can rekindle love and maintain a strong emotional bond. Chapter 10: Live a Happier, Healthier Life, How Your Partnership Can Heal You. In the final chapter, Tatkin explores how a strong partnership can contribute to overall happiness and health. He explains that secure relationships provide a foundation for physical and emotional well-being, reducing stress and promoting resilience. Tatkin discusses the various ways in which a supportive partnership can enhance health, including improved immune function, better stress management, and increased longevity. The benefits of a secure partnership. Tatkin emphasizes the importance of mutual support and emotional attunement in maintaining a healthy relationship. He suggests that partners act as each other's primary source of comfort and support, providing a secure base from which to navigate life's challenges. By staying attuned to each other's needs and maintaining open lines of communication, couples can build a resilient partnership that promotes overall well-being. Supporting each other's health. The chapter includes examples of how couples can support each other's health and well-being. This includes activities such as exercising together, providing emotional support during stressful times, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Tatkin also discusses the role of physical touch in promoting health, explaining how regular physical contact can reduce stress and enhance emotional connection. The transformative power of partnership. Tatkin concludes the chapter by emphasizing the transformative power of a strong partnership. He encourages couples to prioritize their relationship and invest in each other's well-being, noting that a secure and supportive partnership can lead to a happier, healthier life. By adopting the principles and practices outlined in the book, couples can build a resilient and fulfilling relationship that enhances their overall quality of life. Final thoughts. Tatkin provides reassurance that relationships can be repaired and strengthened, even after significant challenges. He encourages readers to remain hopeful and persistent in their efforts to build a loving and secure partnership. By embracing the principles of mutual support, effective communication, and emotional attunement, couples can create a fulfilling and resilient relationship that stands the test of time. Thank you for joining our quest for infinite growth. If you enjoyed this, please like and follow Infinite Self-Improvement on all social media and podcasts. We'll see you soon, but until then, remember that your potential is infinite.